working on my gaming table and my buildings and play mats and like everything all at once. So of course nothing actually ever gets done. And I'm looking at this going, I got a lot of buildings to get built and I know what this needs. This needs trees and like lots and lots of trees. And I I can't be bothered to make trees. So I went to the store and I bought just a sheet of dollar cardboard and we're gonna make trees. About 58 of them for $1. We've got different sizes, and the neat thing about them is they set up fast and they put away even faster. So they store really nice and small, and they don't look bad. They do the job. They add some personality and life to the scenery. So we'll probably get another dollar's worth of cardboard and we'll probably make another batch, but I'll probably do from a different source, right? This is one source. It's 4 different sizes of one source. There's 2 big ones and then, a bunch of different sizes. Spend a few minutes sorting out one of the files you pick. You get 9 copies. You see it's all there. And then we'll send, that's a little bit close. I'll have to touch that up. So just kind of tweak it so none of the stuff is touching. Just using the arrow keys to nudge stuff around. Close is cool, but touching we don't want. And that way we can maximize the amount of stuff we get on that material. So that's 1 foot by 2 foot. And we'll send that to the Cricut. Don't really want the strum grip, but it's the only one I have at the moment in the 2 foot long section. Of course, this isn't 2 feet. The green isn't. It's 2 inches short because reasons. I don't know. It's what I bought. So you see that it's cutting. Just cranking out trees and we could do other things while this is working. Nice thing about having a robot that does your busy work. You do other stuff. So while the Cricut is cutting trees out, I'm cutting out some Papercraft buildings. These could be print and cut, but these particular pieces are just too big to fit in the Cricut print and cut for the size of paper I have a printer for. So I'm just cutting these out by hand. It cuts pretty quick. What I will do is I will cut the cardboard backing. So I basically build a cardboard box and then I just wrap it in the paper. So I've got something much more sturdy. I will cut the cardboard on the Cricut. Hey, for doing stuff. And just like that, a couple dozen trees made. Do not recommend the strong grip. It made weeding this more difficult than it needed to be. But you work with what you got. Collapsible, foldable pine trees. They fold down flat when you want them. You flip them open and you can place them. 1 sheet of dollar cardstock, cardboard, is going to give me over 50 trees. I think that's pretty cost effective and pretty easy. Most tedious part is actually peeling them off this mat. I have just 4 inches left. So I took 2 trees and I rotated them. I made them as big as I can fit in the strip. This, if you notice, I'm running one of those pink heads that they sell for paper, or sorry, sell for fabric. I have paper written on it. This is the Maker. So I've got the rotary blades I could use for fabric. So I'm not using this pink one for fabric. But this is a used, about a year-old blade for paper only. The normal silver-colored head I use for vinyl. So that way, I read somewhere that the paper kind of boogers up the cutters for the vinyl, and so paper ones you want to use paper only. So that's what I got this one for paper. And then my setting is 100 pound. cardstock, the heavy cardstock, and that seems to do a really good job cutting on this. You know, I'm not holding it down real good because this is that strong grip, so it's holding really well, but it's not cutting through and cutting into the mat hard. So that seems to be a really good setting. There we can see I've got 2 more really tall ones.